Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer and I am a hot mess on a mission. Today is day 3 of Vlogmas and it's already like almost 7 o'clock, but I wanted to get this out today. Today's been kind of crazy. We had our extended family's Thanksgiving and Christmas joint meal. So just everything has been a little wild and we are in the process now of preparing supper, and we've been getting the living room deep cleaned. We always deep clean the living room right before we put up our Christmas decorations, and so we've been doing that. We have that ready, and there's just I would have filmed it, but our house is kind of on the small side. At least the living room is. And so there was just too many moving parts and a Great Pyrenees laying in the middle of everything that we're trying to do. But we are getting our Christmas decorations up hopefully tonight after supper. My husband will be putting the tree together. It may be tomorrow. If it's tomorrow, I will film that. And maybe tonight. I'm not sure yet. But I just wanted to get on here and say hello. And this is day 3. I didn't want to skip a day. And so I just wanted to give you a little bit of a nugget about goal setting and some of the things that I'm going to be talking about in future videos. This is the perfect time to start setting your goals. It's still early in December, and so if you're still wanting to set those December goals, now's a good time to do that. It's not too late. Tomorrow is Sunday, so that's the first day of a week, and so that's a great day to set some goals. Maybe you just want to set goals for the week. And then, of course, we're in the last month of 2022, and so it's the perfect time to set goals for the upcoming year or the upcoming quarter, which is how I try to set my goals now, because a year is just too much time for me to just get lost in the shuffle. You know, it's just like if you give yourself a year to accomplish something, then you're going to take that whole year, and chances are you're going to be so unfocused, you're going to forget to accomplish that thing. And so, let's make some, you have big long-term dreams, but let's set short-term goals so that we can stay focused and kind of keep our eye on the progress we're making, and we're not going to kind of float off into that dreamland of wishes and hopes and things like that. We want to add things to our calendar and to our routines and habits and things like that that are going to make the biggest changes for us. So right now, what I would like for you to do is think about 2 habits, just 2, that you could put into place, that you could maybe add to some of your other routines that would help you get closer to one of those goals, whether it's a short-term goal or a long-term goal. For example, one of my goals is to get healthy. So if I start as a habit of waking up, like when I wake up, I'm not going to change when I wake up, but I'm going to get into the habit of putting on my tennis shoes as soon as I wake up and go walking for 20 minutes or whatever is feasible for you. But for me, 20 minutes is feasible. And that will get me up and going and energized for my day. And then one of my big goals, and we'll talk more about, there is more to goals than saying losing weight or getting healthy and getting organized. But those are 2 umbrellas that most of my stuff falls under. And so for the get organized, one of my goals is to be able to wake up to a clean kitchen, right? Do any of y'all like to wake up to a clean sink, an empty sink, clean counters? And so one of my habits that I'm going to start getting into is cleaning the counters off after supper, because my husband does an amazing job of cooking and he even does dishes. So, I mean, how lucky am I? But the man does not wipe down counters. And so if I don't go in there and wipe down counters, it just kind of, stays icky. So I'm going to get into the habit of, and if he doesn't clean up, he doesn't always clean up after supper. And so I'm going to get into the habit before I go to bed or before I start to settle in for the night after supper. I'm going to go and clean up, tidy up the kitchen, wipe down the counters so I can wake up to a clean kitchen. So tell me in the comments below, what are 2 habits that you can start putting in place that will help you move closer to one of your goals. Maybe your goal is starting a business, or increasing your revenue if you already have a business, or starting a homestead. What are 2 habits that you can get into that are going to kind of improve your chances of reaching some of those big goals? So that is all for today. I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Sorry it's so late, but I'm not giving up. Bye, y'all.